welcome to our first Stab 7 vlog. I'm Joshua Patrick Dudley, the writer and the director of Stab 7 and all the other Stab movies on StabMovies.com. Yes, I am alone today. My best friend and partner in crime, Rachel, has moved to Pennsylvania, so now you only get this beautiful mug to stare at. So sorry about that. But Rachel will be checking in, and we will have some vlogs where we have her call in, video call, and chat too, so don't worry, you're still gonna see plenty of Rachel, and we'll be together soon. Today, I am here to finally update you on production. Production's been rolling along pretty well. We actually have filmed a couple of scenes already. Some bloody, some not, but we're having a ton of fun so far. Production actually started a little bit later than we were anticipating because the movie takes place during fall and the Halloween season, so we wanted it to look real. So we waited until it was actually almost fall and we started filming then. We probably won't have Stab 7 out on Halloween like we originally wanted to, but that's okay. We haven't set an official release date yet, but it is coming and we're working really hard on it. We actually had more trouble casting this movie than any other movie we've cast so far. So it was quite a process to try to get everyone there, but we have a great group and I'm so excited for you to meet all the newbies. And of course we have a bunch of your returning favorites too. Stephanie Mayo, who plays Shannon Nightingale, will be back. Mandy Russell, who plays Dylan Roberts, will also be back. And me and Rachel are also back. So get ready to see some of your favorite faces and a whole bunch of new ones too. We have a beautiful cast. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I think there was a lot of confusion at the end of Stab 6 as to what happened and how many killers there were, and we do our best in the Stab 7 script to answer a lot of those questions for you, but I'll clear it up a little bit right now. There were only 3 costume killers in Stab 6. It was Hayden, Chasen, and Mrs. Doobie. After that, everyone else was kind of a killer of convenience. The Corey Waters character wasn't planning on being a killer until he saw an opportune moment. And then Rachel and Kylie, in my mind, were kind of the overseers of everything. They didn't know who the killers were and they weren't really involved in the killings, but in their minds they kind of sat back and watched and waited for everything to play out and hoped that it would make a good movie for them. So Stab 7 is actually going to pick up 2 years after the ending of Stab 6. Shannon Nightingale's character has fully recovered and she's actually doing very well for herself. Dylan has also recovered. If you saw the stinger at the end of Stab 6, you kind of saw her crawling back through the woods. She's still alive and she'll be back. I'm not going to say too much about how my and Rachel's characters play out in the next movie, but it's interesting, so I hope you check it out. The movie does still take place in Manchester. I'll let you know about that. And yeah, I think that's really all I can tell you at this point about Stab 7. But keep checking back because we're going to start posting more vlogs and we'll have some of the cast involved with us too, so you'll get to meet them and hear about the characters that they're playing. Inside of Stab 7, the Rachel and Kylie characters have actually released their own versions of Stab 5 and Stab 6. So basically, it would still be the events of our movies that you saw, but with different actors. Crazy, right? I know. But it's actually like going back to the roots, and it's actually what Stab did in Scream 2. A different Stab 5, a different Stab 6, a different Rachel, a different Joshua, a different Shannon. I'd like to see how that works. Like I said, we can't really tell you anything that we filmed because, you know, we like to roll under that top secret premise so you guys don't know what's happening or who the killers are or who dies or who lives. But we have filmed some really cool stuff and the new camera makes everything look really good so far. We got a lot of new props too. We got another new knife. We have an actual real buck knife 120 this time, so watch out. It's gonna look beautiful on screen. And I made us a new Ghostface costume, which took forever. I'm not a sewer by any means. I know a little bit about sewing. My mom taught me when I was little, thank God, and she taught me pretty well. But I put in a few hours of work on our new Ghostface costume, which I will actually go put on and do a little spin around for you so you can check out. But it took me forever to find the fabric, it took me forever to sew it, so I hope it looks beautiful on camera because it's the new pimpin' upgraded version of StabMovies.com Ghostface. Check it out. For the first time ever, StabMovies.com is going to be making live appearances this year, and we're really excited about it. As you know, our presence is really only online. You come to our YouTube, you go to our website, StabMovies.com, but you never really get to meet us in person, and we wanted to change that. Our fan base has gotten so big, and our fans are so loyal and so great to us that we wanted to give something back. So we're coming to meet you, hopefully in a town near you. You can find us first in Albany, New York next weekend, September 14th and 15th at Fanticon. Check out Fanticon.com for tickets. We're going to be hosting our first ever Stabathon, which is really exciting for us. We'll be showing all of our Stab movies and our short films back to back, and you'll also get a special sneak preview of Stab 7. This will only be at Fanticon. It's only one scene, but it's a big, important scene, so be there. You're gonna wanna see it before everyone else does. We'll also be doing raffles, giving away prizes, playing some horror movie trivia. It's gonna be a really, really good time. So if you can, make it to Albany, New York next weekend, September 14th and 15th, Fanticon.com. Well, thank you all so much for checking out our first Stab 7 vlog. There's gonna be more to come. Next week while we're at Fanticon, we'll be doing some live vlogging, and we'll have a couple of Stab 7 vlogs posted while we're there too. Thank you all so much for your continued support. We really appreciate you watching, writing in, and saying hello to us. And please, come meet us at any local event you can find us on. You can find the whole list of where we'll be appearing on StabMovies.com. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. See you soon, Stabbers. Is anybody out there? Is anybody watching my vlog? No? Yes? Maybe? Are you in there? Hello? 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 Hello?